Hello everyone, it's Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive, and it's time for another edition of Against the Odds. And this week, we're Dirty Infect players. We're playing Oops All Fynns in Standard. Our plan is to make a bunch of creatures, play a Fynn the Fangbearer, echoing equation the Fynn the Fangbearer to turn all of our creatures into copies of Fynn the Fangbearer, attack our opponent with a million Fynns, give our opponent a ridiculous record-breaking number of poison counters, all with one attack, and win the game on the spot. Can the plan work? How many games are we going to lose until we pull off the ridiculous win con? Let's jump into some games and find out. Today's video is brought to you by Card Kingdom, and you can order all the Strixhaven cards you need right now by heading over to cardkingdom.com. Alright, against odds time, we are Oops All Finning. Some echoing equation shenanigans, and ooh, we actually have our echoing equation this game. Oh boy. Elsiday. Well, snarl. Go. We shall see. Looks like mono white. Opponent, Luminarch Aspirant, sure. Counters up the door, goes attacking. Well, snarl. Fynn. Go. Opponent, Maul of the Skyclaves to keep the beatdowns going. Wow, this might just work. Alright, they're going to grow this Aspirant. Go attacking. Well, land and Kazandu Mammoth. Go attacking. We're just going to lose this Elsid, aren't we? I think we're going to lose to this Elsid before we even get to our echoing equation. Selfless Savior joins the party. And, oh my god, another Luminarch Aspirant. Yeah, well, opponent's going to grow the dorks and grow the dorks. And hit us for 8. Yeah, that's not a whole lot we can do about that. Down to 6. And that means we're just dead to this Elsid. Yeah, alright. Well, at least it was a quick one. Well, we're going to bring in Wilt in Primal Might. Basically, we can deal with our opponent's ground creatures all day. Not especially worried about our opponent just playing random white dorks. On the other hand, when they go flying, that makes things a lot harder. Well, we're going to trim some card draw, a couple of Scoot Swarms. Gonna make the combo a little less consistent, but we need all the removal we can in this matchup, I think. Well, we're going to be able to play this game, which hopefully helps. Alright, well, we got removal, so that's good. Snarl. 1-1. Go. Opponent. Elsid. Play the land. Primal Might. Kill it. Hit you. Opponent untaps. Land and Luminarch Aspirant. Alright, so opponent has basically the exact same start as last game. Wow. Remaining exactly the same. Faceless Haven on turn 3. Maul the Skyclave. Okay. This is every bit the same as last game. Oh, this is really interesting. So I would like to Toski and draw cards. If we do that, are we just going to die to Luminarch Aspirant? I mean, we do have the echoing equation, too. You know what? We came here to do sweet things. We're going to Toski. We're going to attack you. We're going to draw cards. We're going to try to set up something sweet. Opponent, land and Skyclave Apparition. And a Selfless Savior. Well, the odds of us dying to Luminarch Aspirant are incredibly high at this point. Opponent gets and hits us. Down to 9. Well, play a land. Gargaroth. Go to combat. Hit you with the Lovestruck Beast. Well, we'll see what our opponent can do. Untaps. What do they find? I mean, we can triple Gargaroth if we untap. Helvar gives that double strike. Oh, alright. Well, yeah. So that does mean we lose. Goes attacking. Well, Mono White's a deck, and it's a good one. We will chump block, and I guess draw a card? I feel like there's... Yeah, I don't feel like there's anything we can draw into that's going to get us out of this. Oh, we were so close. Opponent had two very, very strong starts with the Luminarch Aspire into Maul both times. Primal Might. In another world where there was not a Selfless Savior, that would be pretty helpful. But that's not the world we live in, and yeah, fair enough. Alright, against the odds time, we are echoing, hopefully. Ooh. Alright, we have our echoing equations. And many tap lands. Ooh, alright, that's good. Lands are now untapped. Let's see, let's just play Kazandu Valley, go. Well, we'll see. We could potentially ooh, Magda. That's spicy. Well. Heart's Desire. Snarl. Go. Magda does scare me. There are synergies that make Magda pretty good. Like the Sentinel. Opponent plays a land. And Rhymerock Knight. Well, I think we need to play a land. Lovestruck Beast. Go. Opponent makes a treasure and a mana. So that's a combo. Land. Goldspan Dragon. Gets in, makes a treasure, hits us. Azeka's Chariot. Well, there's a Fynn. I'll play the land. Fight the Goldspan. Pass the turn, but we're kinda falling pretty far behind this Magda start. Opponent. That is a cool synergy. If this ends with an Embercleave, I'm going to be a little disappointed in our opponent, I will admit. Attacks with Azeka's Chariot. Makes a cat. We will block Azeka's Chariot. Bone Crusher Giant. And makes a treasure. Plays a Bone Crusher. Well, play the land. Elder Gargaroth. Pass the turn. So they need, what, 2 more treasures to be able to tutor out a dragon? About it. Passes. Ooh, Scoot Swarm is interesting. Let's play Scoot Swarm. Play the land. Make a token. Play Fynn. Do we attack? Next turn. Next turn. Next turn's going to be sweet. Hopefully. Opponent taps back to makes a treasure. I mean, we got a plan for next turn. We got a plan. And it is going to involve many Elder Gargaroths if things go right. Lovestruck Beast. Sure. Lovestruck Beast. Sure. Well, we will echo our Gargaroth. Make a few Gargaroths. Attack. I think we will draw a card. 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 Oh, here they come. Here they come. Opponent, you can sort this out. Opponent had too many blockers for us to go with Fynn, but... If we were under so much pressure, we could have waited longer, and it would have been even more hilarious. Opponents trying to figure out a block. Wow, that's it? Alright. Well... I think our opponent dies, right? Oh, they go to 1. Okay, opponent blocks in a way that they go to 1. We will just play a forest, pass the turn. Opponent taps. I guess they did get rid of the real one. Lovestruck Beast. Lovestruck Beast. No attacks. Now we will. I think we got a plan. Oh, they could have removal. Now, let's play... Let's go to combat. Actually, let's play Fabled Passage. Make some scoots. Crag Fabled Passage. Get a land. Make some more scoots. Go to combat. Attack with Fynn. Alright, so apparently it was enough. Apparently it was enough. bring in Primal Bite. Go down to Sir Farron. Go down to Zika's Chariot. Go down one Great Edge. Run it like that. Well... five Gargaroths. I think we can do better though. Like that was pretty sweet, but it was not Oops All Fynn, and it was also only 5. Like, could you imagine if that game went another turn with the Scoot Swarms going? That would have made things even more crazy, and we would have had so many Fynns, so many Fynns. All right, opponents on the play. I do like that Magda tapping us synergy. It was kind of sweet from our opponent. Well, we got a Fynn. Opponent, Forest, and Lovestruck Beast. Land go. I guess we're going to need blue mana eventually. Opponent hits us for 1. Tap land. Ugh, so many Lovestruck Beasts. Well, land in Fynn. Opponent plays a land. And a Lovestruck Beast. We need a good draw. Play a land and a Lovestruck Beast. No attacks. Alright, land. Preferably one that makes blue mana. Getting down these Great Henges would be helpful. Yeah, we'll trade in our Fynn. Opponent plays a land. Lovestruck Beast. Land, please? Alright, play a land. Play Great Henge. Primal Might. Alright. So opponent trades. Well, we'll pass the turn. We still need blue mana. Opponent gets and hits us. But we got a Great Henge down, which is helpful. Land for our opponent. Oi! Gargaroth. Well, make some mana. Toski. Oh, pass the turn. Not good, not good. Not good, not good. Opponent goes attacking with the Gargaroth. Makes a beast. Well, we will block. Take our beats. We really need that blue mana. I guess more creatures draw us cards too. Oh, they're an adventure. Boo. Boo and hiss. Boo and hiss. I thought you were doing something cool and you're just adventures. Opponent plays a land. Bone Crusher Giant draws a card. Well, that is blue mana. So play this on blue. No creatures is awkward. We will Primal Might. Kill the Gargaroth. Go attacking. Opponent blocks. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a lot of damage. Well, fight the Innkeeper. Alright, well, we answered some things about it. Don't kill us. Oh, all right, fair enough. Our opponent wins. Songman treachery. Well, that is MDFC power. Yeah, opponent draws a entirely new hand of Magic the Gathering cards. Hits us down to 6. Plays a Magda. We draw nothing. Well, we will fight the Magda. Attack with Toski. Draw a card. Jeez, alright. Well, all lands and not much else. That was very awkward. Aw, and we also had the disappointment of learning that our opponent's just, they're just an Eldraine deck. I thought our opponent was doing something cool when we saw Game 1. We saw Bone Crusher, of course, but it looked like they were a cool, like, Magda, Dragon, Jaspera Sentinel build. But then reality set in Game 2, and it's actually just Eldraine. Even when you think someone is trying to do something cool, beneath it all. I mean, our deck, it would probably be better if we were just Teamer Adventures, honestly. Like, if we wanted to max spike mode, just a Edgewell Innkeeper, all the adventures, play the Pugilist. Wouldn't do anything cool, but It would probably increase our win percentage. All right, we'll keep. Many tap lands. Well, tap land go. Opponent plays a forest. Just bear a sentinel. Well, land on green and Fynn pass the turn. Wouldn't mind drawing another non-fetch land. Magda. Well, that's disappointing. I don't go to combat. Attack ya. Opponent takes it. Fight the Magda. Opponent taps and makes a treasure. Well, pass the turn and pray for lands. Opponent. Land. Tangled Floral Hedron. Gets in, hits us. Well, we gotta crack this and get a forest. A land would be wonderful. No. Well, we will play a Lovestruck Beast. Get in with Fynn. Poison ya. Pass the turn. Opponent land. A Crowin War. Well, this Mana Screw is not looking great. Opponent takes up a Crowin War. Oh, we really need lands. Really need some lands. Opponent plays a land. Goes to combat. Attacks with our Lovestruck Beast. Yeah. We got Embercleave our Lovestruck Beast? I mean, I guess we have to counter it. Counter it, take our beats. Well, that's a land. So play the land, play Toski. And go attacking. Opponent chumps. We lose our Fynn, but we get back a Lovestruck Beast. Alright, here comes Eldraine. Innkeeper. Oh, it scoops it up! Well, okay. I would have liked the game to keep going for another couple turns, because we did have... Oh, man. We would have gotten to draw with our Toski, make some Scoot Swarm tokens, and potentially make all the Toskis in the world, which would have been so hilarious, but... Alright. Well, we got it. We got them good ones, at least. On to the next. Alright, against the odds time, we are finning around. Finning around in Standard. We're playing Oops All Fynn, so Yarion. Our best friend Yarion. Well, we'll see what happens. So let's see, we got the Fynn. We got ways to make tokens. Maybe our opponent can just not answer this Fynn for 5 turns and die. That would be the greatest. Opponent just has the no removal hand and Fynn gets there. Oh, that would make me so happy. Opponent. Gonna do a little bit of ramping. Oh, play the land. Go to combat. Attack. Poison you. Make a Heart's Desire token. Go. Boot it. 2 poison. We don't really have Death Touchers outside of Fynn itself, so... Ugh. That's awkward, and we can't even counter it? Ugh, that's triply awkward. Yeah, well, so much for the Fynn getting there by himself plan. Bona passes. This is tough. I feel like if we do things, we lose, and if we don't do things, we lose, which is one of the worst positions of being in a game of Magic. Like, if we just leave up our Decisive Denial, that just buys our opponent time to get to Emergent Ultimatum. But if we tap out like this for Lovestruck Beast, then who knows what a horrible thing will happen to us. Opponent, Fabled Passage, cracks it. Swamp. Shadow's Verdict. Wow. Looks like that answers our board, but not our opponent's board. Busted. Elder Gargaroth. Well, I guess that's the thing that can happen if we tap out. Booted. Binding of the Old Gods. Alright. It's getting worse by the second. Scoot Swarm. Fabled Passage. Make a Scoot Swarm. Crack Fabled Passage. Make 2 Scoot Swarms. I mean, we're trying. We're fighting and clawing and scooting. But, yeah, our opponent's going off over there with Yarion. Those 2 poison counters, not looking good at the moment. Opponent does a little bit of free ramping. Eliminate, sure. Well, eliminating a Scoot doesn't really do a whole lot at this point. Extinction event. Well, we gotta counter it, or we just straight up lose. We might still straight up lose. We are against Yarion, but we'll see. We can skew. Opponent goes attacking. No blocks. I'll play a land. Skew. Awkwardly, our Great Henge is pretty much maximum cost at the moment. Opponent. Are we dead? The answer appears to be yes. Emergent Ultimatum. Opponent's really thinking about this. Wow. All right. Well, goes for the double Wrath plan. Sure. Well, so much for the scooting. Opponent hits us. Temple of Mystery. Kazandu Mammoth to the bottom. Does our opponent have another Emergent Ultimatum? They have a Gargaroth. Yep. Gets and hits us. And, well, it does it. Well, I mean, I guess we kind of flooded out a bit there. And plus, we're up against Yarion, which I don't know if we can ever beat this deck, honestly. Yarion might be the deck the most in Standard that I dislike because, I mean, not just because it's really good and it's been really good for a really long time, but it makes it really hard to do cool things. Like the play pattern of just like every wrath, every counter spell, every removal spell, and then the one card combo finish. It makes it so it's really really difficult to do fun things like we're trying to do. You saw it there. It's just like, wrath, and then how about another wrath, and then let's emerge ultimatum for 2 more wraths. Yeah, difficult to do fun things. Well, opponent. Searching their sideboard to make sure there's not any wraths they forgot about that are hanging out in there that can come in. Alright, we are on the play. We gotta pray real well, okay. Well, we find our echoing equation, but not nearly enough lands to do anything. Alright, well. This isn't good, but I guess we'll keep it and just see what happens. Well, tap land, go. Opponent didn't have Emergent Ultimatum in their opening hand, apparently, so going to 6 to find it. Plays a land. Scries. To the... Well, really thinking. Top. Well, play a land. Play a Fynn. Let's try this again. 5 turns of attacking. Opponent stumble around for a bit. Die to the poison counters, please. Plays a land. And removal spell 1. Well, we will play a Fynn. Play a land. Pass the turn. Opponent. Land. Omen of the Sea. So opponent's missing land drops, but they should be able to find them with Omen. Yep, leaves it on top, finds an Omen. Well, go to combat, hit ya. Play a sad Scoot Swarm without a land, opponent. There's the land. And removal spell number 2. Kills the Scoot Swarm. Ugh. Boy, a land would be so good with this hand. I mean, up to 4 poison counters. Fynn's trying. Scoot Swarm distracting our opponent. Eating the removal. Maybe. We're trying to keep our spirits high in the face of Yarion. Opponent land, and yeah, a Wrath to get down the Toski would have been nice. Shadow's Verdict. Well, I mean, I guess we're playing the Pugilist because we're nowhere near enough mana to do anything else. Opponent. I mean, 1 mana away from winning the game. Alright. More removal. Oh, opponent. Come on, you're already Arianing us. You don't gotta rope us too. Opponent maybe falling asleep playing their own deck. Maybe that's how boring Sultai Yorion is at this point. Even the person playing it having a hard time staying awake until they get to 7 mana to win the game. Well, little Naparino over there. Opponent still has not woken up. Oh, wait. Okay. Untaps. There's land number 7. There's a Pelucranos. Well, we're drawing our lands now. They would have been more helpful a few turns ago, but Greyhenge is not looking great with how this game is played out. Well, Toski in a land. Opponent. Ooh, avoided the rope this turn. That's a small win. Seagate Restoration. Draws 3. Plays a land. Passes. We draw a... Wow, this is one of the least good hands that I could imagine at the moment. Opponent blocks with their 6/6. Pass the turn. Seagate Restoration. Draws many cards. Plays a land. Oh, I'm so tempted to scoop, but I don't want to get yelled at. And this is our one Yarion match. Well, there's all the lands. They just came in an awkward order. Yeah, it's still coming. Ugh. Couldn't find them when they would have been helpful, and now we're finding them all when they're not helpful. Opponent down to 10. Plays a land. Emergent Ultimatum. Whatever will they choose? My guess is they'll go maybe extra turn spell Vorinclex Planeswalker. that might be a possibility. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's like Fynn, Echoing Equation, Toski. Oh. Opponent. Really taking their time with this Emergent Ultimatum pile. Whatever will you choose, opponent? Maybe they'll surprise us. Maybe there's a new, innovative Emergent Ultimatum pile that we're about to see. Alright, so it's just a not very exciting, but still definitely game-winning Emergent Ultimatum pile. Sure. So our opponent must have drawn the combo pieces amidst all the cards they've drawn. Opponent, just to point out, opponent started with 20 more cards in their deck, and they have almost caught us. They've drawn 12 more cards than us, I believe. Opponent sweeps the board, plays a Gargaroth. Passes. Greyhenge 3. And I think with that depressing hand, we'll move on to the next game. Alright, against the odds time, we are looking to make as many Fynns as possible in Standard. Opponent, Temple of Malice. Well, Scryland. Gargaroth to the bottom. Yeah. Opponent, Serrated Scorpion. And so some sort of sack deck, but without Luris apparently. Well, play the land past the turn. Not off to the swiftest start I've ever seen. Opponent. Land. Attacks. Bastion of Remembrance. Yeah, we'll counter that. Not doing anything else. Might as well. Scoot Swarm. I think we gotta wait. What's the worst? You know what? We're gonna play it. Sure. Scoop Swarm. If you can steal it and sack it, then I guess good for you. Opponent goes attacking. No blocks. Down 18. Land. And Immersum Predator. Well, play Fabled Passage. Make a token. Crack Fabled Passage. Get a island, make a token. Play Toski. Pass the turn. Well, we're going to have to do something good kind of quick because of this Predator. That's a big indestructible clock. Opponent gets in, hits us. Grows the Predator. Down to 14. Another Scorpion. And a land. I'll play the land, make a token. Go to combat. We gotta attack with Toski. Opponent blocks. Gargaroth. Pass the turn. Whew. Can we draw Echoing Equation? Opponent gets and hits us. We take 5. I'm scared to block. But I guess we no blocks this turn. We gotta wait. We gotta wait. We need this Gargaroth to live because of Great Henge in hand. Opponent passes. Well, we will play Great Henge. We will play a land. We will go to combat. This turn we will do some attacking. Big attack. You know what? We're going to attack with Scoot Swarm too. Gain 3 life. Opponent blocks. And blocks. We draw a few cards. Land. Fynn. Scoot. Land. Well, play Fynn. Draw a card. Play Scoot Swarm. Draw a card. Ugh, alright. We haven't been able to find our echoing equation. Opponent taps. Ugh. Land. Opponent's kind of flooded here. Gets in. Grows. Come on. Echoing equation off the top for the dream. We're going to block, actually. And draw a card. Sneaky reach. We want the echoing equation. It's not about winning. It's about sending a message with echoing equation. Oh my god. We have drawn an absurd number of lands in a row. Well, we will play Gargaroth. We will play Kazandu Mammoth. Aww. We will play the land. Get some triggers. Crack the land. Oh, I don't want to win this way. I want to win in the cool way. Last big... Oh my goodness, we've drawn so many lands. All right. Attack. Attack. Alright, big attack. Opponent blocks. Hit our opponent. Draw some cards. They're gonna not be lands one of these days. And then we get to Fynn. Please don't scoop, opponent. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, pass the turn. Village Rites, draw some cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Discard a bunch of lads. Oh, stick around, opponent. Stick around. Stick around and see the glory. Ugh! Well, that was awkward. Like, that went well in the sense that we won, but it went unwell in the sense that... in the sense that we couldn't find a echoing equation. We could have made so many Fynns. It would have been so sweet. We might need... Alright, going on a Surfarin for a Chain Web. And going on a Lovestruck Beast for a Chain Web. And a Primal Might for a Lovestruck Beast. Run it like that. Cool. We did a good job of building a board that game. We just did not manage to draw the echoing equation. Oh, that would have been so good. That's like the dream game. If we can build a board like that and then echoing equation, oh, it's going to be so spectacular. Opponent. Temple. Sure. Yeah. No sense in revealing. We got nothing to play. Eye twitch. Tap land. Well, alright. Glimmer. Surfarin. So this is another hand that, once again, it looks like a reasonable hand of cards. However, we don't have echoing equation. Opponent. No math. No math zone, apparently. Opponent. Mountain. And hits us. And a Woe Strider. Sure. Passes. I'll play Fynn. Play the Forest. Yeah. I guess we might as well attack. I think we're okay with trading with a Woe Strider here. Alright. That probably means our opponent has another one in hand, I would guess, but we will see. Land for our opponent. Gonna do a little bit of hunting. Sure. I assume they're getting pest summonings, but... Ooh, Necrotic Fumes. Opponent gets and hits us. Well, play a land, ignore this card, pretend we didn't draw it. Play a Zika's Chariot. You can look at that one, that's allowed. And, I mean, I guess we might as well get in with Fynn. About it. A little bit of poison. Come on, echoing equation. We're set up for it again. And gonna be even more set up in another turn or two, but we still gotta find it. Mounted. We have a lot of card draw in our deck. Pretty much exclusively to find echoing equation. And, I mean, drawing cards is sweet, so... Not going to complain about having a lot of card draw in the deck. Alright, opponent steals a cat. I assume the plan is steal and Necrotic Fumes? No, alright. Gonna steal it and sack it. Alright, yeah. Take our beads. Down to 15. Oh, that means our opponent still has Necrotic Fume, though. And they grow the Predator. He'll make a 1/1. Lovestruck Beast. Crew. Go attacking. Make a cat. Opponent takes it. Gets poisoned. Fabled Passage. Go. Alright. Now what about it? Boy, this Emerson Predator is scary. We need to get the removal spell out of our opponent's hand, so then at least we can block for a turn with Gargaroth, maybe. About it. Land. I mean, I guess our opponent needs to be a little concerned about just dying naturally. Our board is growing. Alright, awaken the Blood Avatar. We will sack the... So let's see. It says 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll sack the 1/1. Opponent. Attacks. So 5. So we're down at 12. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ugh. I guess we gotta block, don't we? If we don't block, we lose on the next attack. Alright, yeah, we got a cat block. Drop to 6. Untap. I think we're dead. Yeah, we're dead, aren't we? This hits us for 6. If we play this, our opponent kills it. Yeah, alright. We're just dead. Immersive Predator is a heck of a magic card. In the right deck. I'll run it back. We are really not good at drawing our Pugilist. This feels like a matchup where if we can draw echoing equations, we've been able to go wide. We just have not found echoing equation for the final amazing payoff. Alright, we are on the play and... we finally found it, but we got not many lands. Yeah, we got a mulligan. Alright, well, this will keep. We will put a... Oh, dear. Put a Fynn to the bottom. Well, we'll see. Mammoth, go. Opponent, tap land. Well, Mammoth. Go. Opponent plays the Swamp Passes. Glimmer. Go. Gonna wait till next turn to scoot, so we at least get one token out of it. Mountain. Whoa, Strider. Well, scoot, swarm. Fabled Passage. Crag Fabled Passage. Get a forest. Pass the turn. Definitely expecting to claim the firstborn, but we'll see. Put in place a land. Claim the firstborn. Well, we saw that coming. And village rights to draw some cards. Opponent. Passes. Well, play the land, play the Gargaroth. Could really use this Gargaroth to live. Village. Wow, opponents drawing a lot of cards. Opponent attempts. Well, if they got removal in their deck, they probably hit it by now, because they drew so many cards this turn. Opponent. Eye Twitch. Wow, alright, Bastion of Remembrance. Well, Gargaroth it might be living. Ooh, Toski too. I'll play the land. Play the Toski Stir. Go to combat. Attack. Draw a card. About it. Takes it. Okay. We get to draw another card. And pass the turn. Alright, alright, alright. Well, we got a little bit of interaction. Oh, we're so close. Where is our echoing equation? I think that is the title of this match. Where is our echoing equation? I feel like we've said that so many times. Plumb the Forbidden. You're going to draw more cards. Sure. So we get drained. We get drained. Opponent gets to learn. Gets a removal spell. Sure. Opponent has certainly drawn a lot of cards. I will give them major props for drawing so many cards. Thankfully, we can counter the removal spell if that's our opponent's plan. And we can also counter that. Fynn. Well, I think we... Decisive Denial, fight the Woe Strider. We're just going to draw as many cards as possible, so we can hopefully... Yeah, draw a card. Chainweb. Gargaroth. There it is. There it is. There it is. Well, we will play a Snarl. We will play Fynn. We will play Chainweb Arachneer. We don't want... Oh, they're going to scoop. They're going to scoop. We want our opponent not to scoop. Kroxa. We'll discard a land. Get drained. We intentionally wanted to have 5 power of creatures, so our opponent would hopefully live. Kroxa. Okay! Okay! It's happening! It's happening! We will discard Chainweb Arachneer. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. This is, okay, this is Oops All Fynn kill. I mean, we might have been Oops All killing our opponent without Fynn, but this is gonna be hilarious. Get her on the life gain. Opponent to the bottom. Well, we got a plan. Echoing equation. Fynn. Make a few of them. The wall of Fynns. Block that opponent. Opponent goes to 1. There is worse news, though. Yes! 30 Fynn triggers! That is probably the most poison in the history of Magic. 60 poison counters achieved! Oh, that was sweet. We finally found it. I was afraid we were just never going to find our echoing equation, but, well, that's what the deck's tried to do. 60 poison counters. Pretty good. I guess we're Dirty Infect players now. So why don't we learn this week about Oops All Fynns in Standard, and it took us 4 matches to eventually pull off the Oops All Fynn kill. Good news is, the kill was spectacular. 60 poison counters with 1 attack step, which I'm pretty sure is a record. Bad news is, I played a lot of matches with this deck, tuning it, playing different versions of the deck, and I did not win very much with the deck, so I don't think this is the deck that's actually like super competitive, but that wasn't our goal. Our goal wasn't to be as spiky as possible. Our goal was to pull off the sweetest echoing equation kill possible, and I think we did a pretty good job with that. We made a ton of Gargaros one game and ended up winning that one. We got the ridiculous Fynn kill eventually, so life as a Dirty Infect player, actually kind of good. Not in terms of winning, but in terms of doing a hilarious thing. So I would not recommend buying this deck if your goal is to like rank up on Arena or anything like that. On the other hand, if you want to turn some heads, get some looks from your opponent as you give them more poison counters than Typhoid Mary, this deck will get the job done. So that's Oops All Fynns. That's our Against the Odds for this week. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed being a Dirty Infect player, and I will talk to you soon. Did you enjoy today's Against the Odds? Well, make sure to check out last week's episode where we took everyone's favorite spell book Cody out for a spin in Standard.